I ain't no YouTube nigga, none of that content type of nigga for real, so I'm gonna let you use it for content. But if you would have spoke to me how I was speaking to you, I would have slapped you. And if you was anywhere other than where you was at, you'd have been playing ball, young man. So I ain't no YouTube nigga, none of that content type of nigga for real, so I'm gonna let you use it for content. But if you would have spoke to me how I was speaking to you, I would have slapped you. And if you was anywhere other than where you was at, you'd have been playing ball, young man. So
I'm saying, and the reason for that is because this dude said sit there and said he felt disrespected, but you walked all the way to the food court, you got your food, you pulled out your phone, you went to go vlog, and it bothered you so much, you're like, you know what, I gotta go back and bang on this dude. I think you was sitting there watching that the whole time, and you realize he's from Hoover, and because he's from Hoover or whatever, you probably ain't got no issue with the set. I don't know where you from, I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, when he jumped out and said, "What's up, cuz?" or whatever he said, you're supposed to activate it. You're supposed to activate right then and there. You're supposed to say, where you from, homie? You feel me? Or what's your name? But you didn't do that. Sit there and order your food, go on live, press live, tell the people in the chats how you feel first, and then record it and walk up to the nigga. That was weird, bro. I hope I'm not gonna lie, that was some weird shit. That was some shit where nigga pumped himself up. He did like a kid. Like he pumped himself up like to go bang on the nigga. My whole thing is though, when a nigga walk up to you and the first time you feel offended and he says something you didn't like, you were supposed to press the gas, bro. You're supposed to do that then. You feel me?
As y'all seen just now, a YouTuber who goes by the name DJ Ghost got marked out yesterday while he was at the airport. At first, nobody even knew who the dude was that ran up. But after the footage started floating around, the identity came out clear. It was none other than rapper Shordy Shordy. And if you know anything about Shordy Shordy, you know this ain't no lightweight situation. He's got a history of putting the paws on folks and really standing on business. So this wasn't just some random airport bump-in. Now let's keep it all the way real. If Shordy Shordy wasn't in that airport like he claimed, DJ Ghost would have been facing a whole different kind of pressure. Because this wasn't no average fan moment, this was one of those situations where your reaction defines your image moving forward. And that's why people are going in on DJ Ghost. It's not that folks are flat out calling him a buster. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. But his response, or better yet the timing of his response, is what's got everybody talking. When someone checks you, you gotta handle it right there on the spot. The streets and the internet both work off perception, and when you wait too long, it starts to look like you only did it for the cameras, for the chat, for the stream. Basically on some munchy bee timing, waiting until it's convenient. That's why the narrative is spinning the way it is right now. Because in this game, whether you're a rapper or a YouTuber, hesitation gets magnified. Folks start questioning if you're really about what you say, or if you're only moving when the red light on the camera is flashing. And in today's era, the audience decides your reputation before you even get a chance to explain. At the end of the day, it ain't about whether DJ Ghost is tough or not. It's about how he handled the moment. The airport incident turned into a test, and in the eyes of a lot of people, he failed it. That's why they're saying he should have reacted immediately instead of waiting. Because once you hesitate, the streets and the internet label you. And once you get labeled, it sticks. So when it's all said and done, this airport situation wasn't just about DJ Ghost and Shordy Shordy. It turned into a bigger conversation about respect, timing, and authenticity. Ghost might not be a buster, but the way he delayed his reaction gave people the ammo to question him. In this culture, your first move is your only move, and hesitation makes it look like you're doing it for the crowd instead of doing it for yourself. Whether you're a rapper or a YouTuber, the streets and the internet both demand instant energy. If you don't stand on business in the moment, you risk your whole image being flipped against you.